warning before you listen. This epic is not for children, nor for the faint of heart. We retell the ancient Greek myths as they were born, unfiltered, unsoftened. Scenes of violence, curses, betrayals, and a hunger for power that shows no mercy. Given the many conflicting versions of the Titan War, the events have been rebuilt to complete the missing pieces. Here, we tell the myth as it was meant to be told. Sources and references are listed in the episode description.
Chapter 22. From the War of the Titans. Clash of weapons and the fall of time. The tremor of beginning. Who shall be struck first? The night the gods chose to ignite a flame that would never die. It was the night when everything gathered, prophecy, vengeance, the weapons of gods and ghosts alike. They met in the heart of the seven-stone hall, beneath the shadow of Mount Olympus, a place where wars aren't declared with, "Let the battle begin," but with, "Who deserves to be punished first?" There stood Zeus, not as son, not as brother, but as a thunderbolt clothed in flesh. His eyes pulsed with lightning, yet it was his silence that weighed heavier than thunder. Poseidon stepped forward first, his trident dragging across the stone, carving grooves like ancient wounds, as if the ocean itself refused to wait. He said, "Let me begin. The sea burns with longing. Let me drown their plains before they open their eyes." But Demeter, wrapped in a robe veined with the threads of time, raised her hand, as if cradling the very idea of death. She whispered, "We don't need blood. We need aftermath. Let the first strike be seen from every peak. Let it write our names across the sky." Then spoke Hades, his voice crawling from beneath the bones of the world. He didn't propose. He summoned the scent of endings. "Let me send the shadow first. I'll see death inside their dreams. Let them awaken leaderless, without stars, without heads." But Zeus did not blink. He let them speak, then raised his hand, barely, and whispered, "I won't begin this war in the shadows. I'll begin it in the light." They fell silent, and he looked eastward and said, "The first to rise will be the first to fall." A low rumble echoed through the mountain's bones. He didn't speak the name, but they all heard it. Hyperion, the one who bore the sun on his back, the one whose ribs breathed dawn. He would be the first to learn. Lightning does not tolerate rivals. Zeus said, "The thunder has chosen him." And so it was decided. The sun shall be scourged before its daylight ever arrives, and the sky will never be the same again. This chapter of the epic has come to an end, but remember, what you've just heard is not a record of facts, but the echo of a myth, a story born from the imagination of the ancients, etched into the long memory of humankind. If this tale stirred something in you, if it opened a door to reflection or wonder, don't forget to support the channel and share the journey with those you love. And in the comments, tell us, which moment in this chapter struck you the most and why? We'll meet again in the next chapter of this audio odyssey through time. Until then, farewell.